Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am super excited to be playing with some Brutus Monroe and some Thermoweb products. I've got some foil, some stencils, some Deco foil, some glitz gel. Can't wait to play. Let's see what I can do. Now I'm going to take some of the Brutus Monroe Deco foil in blue waves, and I'm going to place that over top of the toner sheets. So these designer toner sheets are a collaboration between Deco foil and Brutus Monroe, and you get 4 pieces in a pack, 2 clear and 2 white. I ran that through my foil machine, and then I'm going to take these stencils and also some slimline pre-cut card panels. So these are panels that are pre-cut for the perfect size for a slimline card that you would make. But you know what? Most of the time I scrapbook more than I make cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the card bases for my scrapbooking. Now, spoiler alert, I do not actually use both of the ones that I make. I don't use this beautiful blue one, so that's going to be on another project because I love the color of this blue glitz glitter gel. So I am using a palette knife just to scrape along the stencil with the gel, and I am using a piece of purple tape to hold it, which is also a Thermoweb product. Now, yes, I did not stutter. It is purple tape. If you have watched any of my videos before, you might have heard me refer to purple as purple. It is one of our kind of family things that we do, and it comes out in my scrapbooking. Now, I am using a media mat instead of getting this glitter bits all over my cutting mat that I keep down below on my surface. Now look at this beautifulness. So it did separate a little bit in shipping, so the only thing I'm going to do is take my palette knife and give it a good swirly whirly and mix it all back in there. Just look at that glittery goodness though, you guys. So again, I'm taking my palette knife. I am going right over top of the blue stencil. So no, I did not clean off my stencil in between. I did clean off my palette knife, but I mean, honestly, I probably did cross-contaminate ever so slightly. There's probably a couple flakes of blue in my gold now, and that doesn't stress me out. Those kind of things don't really bother me. But if it does bother you, then you definitely do not want to do what I did. You'll want to clean off your stencil very well, dry it, and then be able to go at it one more time. So I pulled those off, and then I realized I got some blue on the gold area, so I went ahead and put some gold on the blue one as well, just because I figured since I was going to be using both of them, if they matched a little bit better, that would work. However, didn't need to do that. So here is my foil, and now I am pulling it off. Look at that magic! So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off of there, and then I will go ahead and trim down this piece of paper so that you don't see the edges. So now that the edges are all trimmed down and the foil goes completely off the edge of the white paper, I thought to myself, yes, let's go ahead and layer up this gold glittery one over top of the blue foily one, because it is Christmas time and I'm scrapbooking Christmas jammies, so it deserves all the sparkle in the world. I'm going to go ahead and place this down on my black cardstock, and then I am going to go ahead and add some to my gold bit as well. And then you can see I got the glitter on the background. That's because my gold bits were not completely dry, so a little bit of it went on the background, but that's okay. Now I am going to pop up this photo just to give it a little bit of dimension off the page. I've got all kinds of implied textures going on, and then also some real texture with the glitz, but I've got these foily bits going on and then the glitzy bits going on, and that gives you know, a little bit of lift, a little bit of life off of this black background page. So I trim down my photo mat, but I trim it unevenly, so I just pull off the picture and adjust it. And then I'm going to go ahead and use some of these foam squares to go ahead and pop my photo up over top. Now these foam squares are about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I just went ahead and put a good amount on the back of my picture. That way my picture won't kind of like lean down and dent down with any time of time or anything like that. So if for some reason the layout is laying flat like it is right now, then the picture won't kind of like droop. Nobody wants a droopy picture, right? Like nobody wants a droopy picture. So I go ahead and pull those down and then pop that bad boy right over top of the join on the page. And I am loving this, like seriously loving it. The foily bits and the glitzy bits are making me excited, and quite honestly, I'm so pleased with how this looks. I really don't want to add a whole lot to the layout. I just like the way it is, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're thinking that you're going to add a whole bunch of things, but you get it down to your photo and a little decoration and you're like, yeah, this is good. And that's where I am right now. I actually don't know where I am right now. Sandy, where did you go? Well, apparently I was off getting some adhesive sheets and the Brutus Monroe die named ornaments. So I am going to go ahead and peel this adhesive sheeting, and it's really cool stuff. It's double-sided adhesive sheets so that you can place your paper down on top of it, and then you're going to put your die on top of that. You'll run it through your die cut machine, and it is so awesome. You peel off the backer and your die cut is adhered, like you've made it into a sticker. So that's what I went ahead and did. I ran it through my die cut machine, and then I was going to put it down like this so that I could place the paper on top. I put the backer sheet on the wrong direction, and then I couldn't even see what I was doing and placed this gold paper in the wrong place as well. So we had to tear that off and then redo it just so it would be just so. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim around the gold bits where the ornaments end, because I did a pretty poor job of tracing it and cutting it. So basically I backed this die cut out like I would back a cut file. You could have also cut through this multiple times. I just picked up the die, so if you heard something, you could have cut through it multiple times with multiple colors and did a die cut inlay in the ornaments. That would have been fabulous as well, but I was kind of keeping this to black, gold, and blue. So I'm going to tuck this underneath of my photograph a little bit, just because I'm not using 2 photographs on this page. I really only have the 1 photo of Chloe and Lana in their Christmas jammies on Christmas morning. So I go ahead and pop the photograph up because, you know, I put those foam squares down, not realizing that I was tucking something underneath of it, but I am a top-down scrapbooker, so that's the way it is. Now, Christmas jammies are a tradition in our family, and every Christmas Eve turning into Christmas Day at midnight, we open up presents, and it's always surprise pajamas. So now I know that I need to go ahead and get myself a nice little title up here, and I want to keep it in the same color family. I don't want to go adding a bunch of new colors. So I go shopping in my stash a little bit, and I find some foam stickers, and I am just going to place the word Jammies over here on top of the photo of the girls, and that is an upside down V. I do this plenty of times. If you run out of A's, it's really easy to turn a V upside down. Sometimes I put the cross section of the A in there. Sometimes I just leave it. In this case, I'm going to put the cross section of the A in there. I have this little foamy bit that's there, and I just go ahead and trim it ever so slightly so that it will fit. And then I know that I need to bring in the sparkling and the shininess over on this side because I've got lots of gold, but not any sparkly over on the left-hand side of the page. So I dig into my stash yet again, and I find these gold sparkly stickers, which are pretty awesome because they have blue foil, or not blue foil, blue foam underneath of the glitter, so it kind of blends into the blue bits of the paper right there. Now I am going to go ahead and keep these letter stickers pretty tight because I want Christmas to fit in this area. I have no idea if it actually will, but I want it to. So we're going to keep these long, tall letter stickers long and tall, and we're going to keep them together. And lo and behold, it fits. And my title is going to be Christmas Jammies, and that is going to do it for this layout. I'll have some links to the products that I use down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you again real soon for another video.